Evening, baby girl, and welcome to the third episode of From Zero to Million, Amina the Ivy's Diaries to My Dream Life. I know that this is a goddamn long name, but I love it so much and we stick to that. Starting with what happened today, it's universal as every single day, and I would like to start that I was sleeping in my backyard today again. I was a little bit upset that when I was falling asleep I didn't see the moon, because the moon is a big thing for me. I mean every time when I see the moon I feel like I am talking to the love of my life. So the moon is kind of our owl who brings, like, we exchange with the messages through the moon. I know how it sounds like, how it does sound crazy, but whatever that is. Every time I look at the moon, I talk to her and I say whatever I would like her to pass on, to pass to my love. Anyway, so yesterday night I was a bit upset that I didn't see her, but the miracle was right there at 4:30 in the morning. I woke up because it was chill outside and I needed to cover me with the blanket. I get out in order to use the restroom and I saw just a miracle, and I accepted it as a present from my partner. So there were the moon and two stars, and they were doing the triangle. Imagine that in this point and in this tip we've got the stars and here is the moon, and it was like a not like a disc, not like an eclipse, but like this line, I don't know how it's called, and they were like in a triangle, and that looks so beautiful. And those two stars, they were shining so bright, and I was like, okay, so this is me and my love, and that was just universal. And I was meditating under the moon, just incredible, such a strong connection. I don't know why, but I just wanted to start from this 0 point. The next point is that I set an intention for the day. So every day in our life we are like a scientists of our life, and how this whole thing works and how we're doing it and stuff like that. So yeah. So I made an experiment today and I really wanted to see, will I be able to not think about anything but be in the present moment as much as I can. So that was my intention for today, to be in the present moment as much as I can. Don't think about the past, don't get too dwelled on the future. I still was in that energy, in the energy of my future self, but don't get obsessed in it. I would say that I made on a scale from 0 to 10, I would say I did 6.5. But the main thing that I wanted to add here is that a big win is that I understand now that my future and my best version of myself outweighs my past self. How do I know that? It is through through the thinking. Right now I have such a great and positive view on the things, and every time, for instance, when something goes wrong, I say, okay, so this is fine. No anxiety, no shame, nothing. And I love this the most because I literally program myself to be that way. And this is amazing. Smoothly transferring into the other topic is that today I finally this is a big story. So last night I finally bought a 1 hour meditation by Dr. Joe Dispenza, which is called Changing the Boxes. It lasts for 52 minutes, and the thing about it, that this is quite a long time, but I said to myself, I just know how to do this. I just can handle this. I have this hour in my day. I put it in my schedule. I was like, this is one of the most important hour in my day, because this is the hour when I create, and this is so incredible. It felt well. Regarding the feelings, this is slightly another topic, but talking about like how my best version of myself outweighs my past version of myself these days is that when I was meditating, there were lots of thoughts coming into me, like from my past. How am I going to talk to this person? We should meet with this girl again. I did that, and I was just like, no, stop, hold on, this is my past self trying to pull me down. And I just stop it, because I remind myself that I am the master here. I choose my thoughts, I select them, and I just stop it. And now the moments where I can be in the moment, present, without thinking about anything, and literally about anything. I know it sounds like easy, but it's not that easy. But once you start to train that, you start to get used to it, it is easy and it's divine. And then you the funny thing is that then you start to question yourself, is it fine that I don't have anything on my mind? Yes, it is. This is your new self, this is your new state. Welcome. So that was very, very nice, and I'm very, very proud of it. Today I enjoyed a lot, and I did have the moment where I just did not think about anything. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit later. We're keeping going on our little list. So yeah, wow, that was amazing. I tried my best and I did very well, and I know that the next time is going to be even better and better, because there is literally no sense at all to think about past. Past doesn't exist anymore, and forget the memory. I just tried literally when I was meditating, the whole purpose of it is that you try to become nothing and no one. And I just kept reminding myself, I'm nothing and I'm no one, and since I'm nothing and I'm no one, I don't have any kind of memory. I don't have any kind of past, so I have nothing to think about. And this is one of the tips and tricks when you are meditating, actually. One of the tips when you are meditating. So that was incredible. That was so incredible. Now we are coming to the other transition when I said now we're coming to the other topic when I said that I did had moments in this day where I was fully in the space where I did not think about anything. Is that I visited American Space today. We have this, I don't know whether do we have it in other countries or not, but we do. It is like a space by American Embassy, and you've run a lots of different projects out there, and this is like a hub, cultural hub, social hub, not cultural but social hub, where lots of young minds are gathering out there. And this is so nice. So I met a girl the other day, by the way, out there. I met a girl the other day, and she's it turns out that she loves K-pop and she dances. And she was like, let's dance together. And I was like, yes, please. This was so incredible. I met her last Friday, and because I was dreaming about a person with whom I can dance with. And here she is. So the second thing is that when I was in that American Space, we were doing some activities. And during that activities, so there was a project actually run by the, let's call her dance partner, and she that was incredible because she was running a survey. She needed the people to participate in her little survey, and yeah, and while we were doing all of those exercises, I really was in the moment. I really was just present. Nothing was in my mind, and I realized that just after we finished, and that was incredible. So during that interaction, I've met with the group of people, nice and warm as girls. Thank you so much. When they interact, it feels so warm, and they're so open-minded, they're so great, they're so intelligent. They are future teachers. They're working with the defections in your language. Like when you talk, and sometimes you can have some problems, right? I don't know how to describe this, but they are very, very intelligent, and they're so nice, and they're so open. and like that was so easy and safe to be around them, and they kind of accepted me into their, not pride, but into their little circle. There were 3 girls and there were also 2 boys, but like they were friends. The boys are just stayed not that open-minded, but anyway. And yes, we had a great connection together again, and I even gave him a lift to the place because they wanted to eat out, and they even meant that I would go with them. And I was like, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm fasting today. And they were like, okay, fine. I gave them a lift, and that was so nice because this is the life of my dream, to be so kind to people, and they were so kind to me. Such a genuine connection. Finally, today I got my antimony. I've got it on my eyes right now. Thank you to that girl, because she just miracles are happening every single day, and I am so grateful for them. By the way, with those girls, we did exchange with the numbers, and I was always dreaming about some kind of company, very warm company, where you can just be yourself. And they're so intelligent. This is one of the things that I like the most about people, is the intelligence. And I can't even describe all those things, guys. I can't even describe it, because this is incredible. So this is why it's important to be in the right place and in the right time. Because if I didn't come to that place, I wouldn't met that dance girl again. If I didn't if she didn't like ask me to join her little project, I wouldn't make friends with those girls, because they were actually watching a movie out there, because there also was a movie hour. And I said, like, we were in a lack of people, and I thought maybe I will just invite over those girls, because I complimented them. I made some friends, and then I got back to the event, and then I asked them over, and we actually helped the dance girl, because she was a bit upset that there were just 3 people who came for her survey, but we made her day also, and we made each other's day. And by the way, this new group of friends is they're 20 years old, so they're my age, which is very, very cool. In that space, there are lots of younger people. They're like 15, 16, and it's very good, but we're just a bit on a different level, and we do have different level of confidence. I can say that's for sure. Even though these days, the kids and the teenagers, they're so amazing. I'm so in love with them. But still, it really feels you really can feel the difference, and this is just so incredible and adorable. Oh, by the way, talking about the Santimani, she bought me not 1, she bought me 5. Can you believe that? She bought me 5 pieces. Oh, unfortunately, 1 piece I broke straight away, but the other 2 I used. But the other 4 I have left. Now I actually have, yes, 4. The 5th one. So out of that group, there was a Muslim girl also. She was like, oh, can I buy it? I was like, oh, you just take it, because I received that as a present. I have plenty. I'm just sharing it with you because this is just so incredible. Oh, and also to the dance girl, I gifted the bracelet, and I think that it really suits her personality, because there were the grey one and the pink one. I hope she will carry it. This is so incredible. So, as always, a day full of magic, full of lessons, full of blessings. Oh, by the way, yes, this video never ends. I can talk for hours and hours. When I told myself, like, I programmed myself today in the morning that I'm gonna be walking in the streets of the Tokyo by myself, and just having the best time with the best people I will meet on the street. And then we will go and eat out somewhere. I just realized that the first part of it, everything happened because I met the great group, and they actually invited me over to eat out. It's just me who said no. I declined because I'm fasting today. I just realized that it's even it's even better because I just wanted to highlight that I met a great group of people, but actually, just the way I planned, I met the great group of people, and we were supposed to have a dinner together. Wow. Okay, so that's me. One more lesson. You get what you deserve, well, you get what you like dream about, but when you are getting it, remember that you've dreamt about it and don't regret it, like don't decline it. Wow, this is so strong. The last but not least, I know that I said this a couple of hundreds more times, but yeah. Last but not least, about fasting. Yes, I haven't been eating for 3 days. I really want not to eat anything for 5 days. I don't know why. I just saw some random guy on the internet one day, and he's also like a rich guy, and he does this self-growth content and stuff like that. But I saw that like 2 years ago. But I remember that one of the practices that he did, it was that he didn't eat for 5 days in a row, and I'm doing the same. I just drink. Again, any beverage is welcome, but I don't eat, and let's see, because I was so curious, and I said, like, when if not now, right? When if not now? So I'm trying it. Well, now we're finally ready. I just have this little chat because in 5 years I'm going to be watching all this. Millions of people are going to be watching all this, and doing the comparisons before after, and this is my before right now, and I enjoy it so much every single day. Tomorrow I'll try to work more on the content because I need to project into this world my inner work that I can share. And this is just so incredible. Thank you so much, baby girl, for being here with me. Thank you so much, baby boy, for being here with me. I wish I could hug you right now. I am hugging you right now. I look so pretty with this antimony. Anyway. Good night. Today was August the 12th, 2025.